Wow, Jay Money said. The thing is, I don't remember hearing about any shooting until recently, until election time.
That is actually true.
Pain is a lie. That's. Do you have something? Do you want to share about that?
No,
Yeah,
regarding
no.
the, I noticed there are certain issues that happens prior to the
And
election.
That's sad.
I wonder
It's
if
sad.
that could be politicized in some ways
Yeah.
to get one group to vote for another, you know?
Well, it's kind of like that article you just showed me where a woman shot someone in defense. That was good
Oh,
use of a legal gun
yeah.
by a layperson
Yeah,
who
there it
is
is.
not a responder. So yeah,
There it is
that's
right
not
there.
being hyped up. Like that, those are the kind of things. This happened a couple days ago. I didn't hear anything on the news about it.
Listen to this, guys.
Let us know if you can't hear.
Are you guys hearing this? Does it come through? I don't know why. Everything is set up. Yeah, big mistake. I see. Yeah, I had the wrong mic.
Can you scroll down?
Here.
No, there's a comment.
Oh my goodness.
You ran a box truck at 18 and mow people down. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I get that. You join the military. I get that. I do.
yeah. That's a good one. I'm trying to military at 18.
Yeah.
Good point.
But I mean, they censor some things. I get that point. The key is getting to the heart of it. What's the heart of it? The heart of it isn't the gun
It's
in
not.
their hand, because there's many young people who can have a gun in their hand and use it wisely. The heart of it is getting to the root. That's the problem. We chop off branches,
Yeah,
but we
cutting
don't
twigs and
get to the
branches. We're not getting to the
root.
root
We
of
need
our
to
issues.
uproot the
Yeah.
problem, and that's why I can totally see where they're playing with branches when they're talking about the gun laws. Like, no, what is really happening? You have extracted morality. You have extracted,
You said the key word.
yeah, you've extracted it
Yeah, that's a good
from
point
schools,
because I did
from
a little
homes.
research. I
Yeah.
heard in 1992 they removed prayer from schools. Um, and further down, Ten Commandments was removed from school. Like, I don't personally believe because you pray in school, that
That's
means
good.
nothing bad will happen. But I do believe if you don't pray in school, a lot worse could happen. So, and I think,
Conscience.
yeah, and then the first mass shooting begins in 1966, and then he went into the public schools and so
It'd be
on.
nice to know when the laws were introduced about withdrawing God, like
Yeah.
when they trickled in
Oh,
as
a
a
little bit after
comparison.
1962.
I think that it's
It's something to watch. The diagram just has only gotten
mhm.
worse, and the shootings have only gotten worse ever since.
I think it's important to recognize as well, when we're looking at these gun laws, when we're looking at people who are killing, and we're looking at all this devastation, that it's not that, like, the conscience isn't being developed or cultivated. What are they saying? They're saying to each his own, do what you feel, it's your world. Like, they're promoting all of this self-centered mindset that you don't think about other people. You don't think about how other people might feel, and you don't think about how other
Sure.
people um, might have, how they might what's the word? How they might, what the consequences are as it relates to others around you. It's a
Yeah.
very YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah.
It's very self-centered,
Self-centered.
non. There's no, so like you said, there's no social, there's no connectivity, there's no caring about other humans.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to do what you got to do for you. This is, you're the author of your life. You. Like, what happened to the village? What happened to the
village.
community? What happened to the coming together? Like, that is, they keep pushing this divide, and through, you can even just see through the self-centeredness, the reality TV, everything that they're putting in front of us is just, it's so self-centered. And they have these little snippets
Yeah.
of camaraderie. They have these
Yeah.
little snippets, but they're not enough to saturate the mind. What's really saturating the mind, you can look at the billboards and the commercials, like,
Mm-hmm.
things are just they're so void of morality.
Yeah.
Morale. They're so
Yeah.
void of of unity, real unity.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it says like I vaxxed my kid, but that's even though you're saying something that sounds nice,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for those of you who didn't, like it's still creating division.
Is.
It's like this undermining.
It's a constant competition and a constant division. I like the word you use here.
Yeah, but
And,
it's like sneaky, it's subtle.
Yeah.
In a subtle way.
Mhm.
They're still creating division. Because when people see that who didn't vax their kids, it's like you're saying they're a bad person.
Yeah.
And don't like that person because this person was safe because they vaxxed their kid.
Yeah, the unvaccinated.
Like it's such a sneaky way that they're doing this now that if you don't have your eyes wide open, you'll totally miss
You
it.
can fall right into it.
You fall right into the trap.
It's a trap, All right, guys, check this one out. I just.
And then the end, you should just replay the other one since no one heard it.
Yeah.
Like when we're done.
Yeah.
And first at noon, we continue our coverage on a shooting that happened at a graduation birthday party last night. And first at noon, we continue our coverage on a shooting that happened at a graduation birthday party last night at the Vista View apartment complex here in Charleston. Police say 37-year-old Dennis Butler showed up with an AR-15 and started shooting. Now, what police say could have been a mass casualty event was stopped by a bystander. Eyewitness News reporter Ava Rash has been covering the latest developments for us all morning. And Ava, it sounds like that woman was in the right place at the right time.
Lauren, you are exactly right. Police say that she was legally carrying a concealed pistol. She shot Butler multiple times, stopping him from shooting dozens of people, including children. Now, whenever I spoke to police this morning, they told me that he was approached early on in the night for speeding throughout that area near the party. Investigators say he then left, came back about 30 minutes later, parked in front of the 1300 complex, got into the back seat of his car where that AR-15 was, and began firing into the crowd. That woman took action, shot and killed Butler. Now, Lieutenant Tony Hazlett says no one was injured and that this woman did the right thing.
This lady was carrying a lawful firearm, okay? A law-abiding citizen who stopped the threat of probably 20 or 30 people getting killed. She engaged the threat and stopped it. She didn't run from the threat, she engaged it, preventing a mass casualty here in Charleston.
Right.
Now, this is a picture from 2018 of Butler from a previous arrest. Police say Butler had an extensive criminal history. They still are not exactly sure how he got that gun. Now, all witnesses and the woman are cooperating with police, and as of right now, no charges are being brought against that woman. For now, reporting at police headquarters, Ava Rash, Eyewitness News.
Amen. There goes somebody who did it right.
Did it right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see that. Not to say that we don't need to mourn and we don't need to pull together for those who have lost lives in the mass shooting. That's not, because the more questions are there for that. Why would, like someone said, someone at 18 years old feel so angry, feel so empty, feel so hopeless that he would go so far as to just go into a school literally looking to kill innocent people. But with something like this, if we would start to see more people standing up, it would change the mindset, it would change the perspective, it would change the way young people see each other. They would start to see each other. We need to protect each other. We need to care for each other. We need to take out those who are trying to take out innocent people. It would start to change the perspective and how they view things. And like this person said, Mr. E said, the simple answer is the difference between right and wrong has become so skewed today that kids and some adults can't tell the difference. Yeah, I beg to say lots of adults. You're absolutely right.
That's right, Mr. E.
It's and they can't tell the difference because it's so subtle. It's like these billboards, these little shots, these little digs that still create division.
Yeah. I like what Papa Don had to say here. We live in a devil's kingdom, and without the light of God, we dwell in darkness. Left, right, progressive, conservative, we are living in a time.
Good and evil. There's no gray zone.
It's actually, that's very,
Spot on.
that's fact.